A fantastic day for football here in Nashville as we welcome you to LP Field. Gus Johnson, along with Chris Collinsworth, as the Titans take on the Eagles. Baronis has the ball all teed up, and he looks ready to get this game underway. It's a long, high kick.
Watch for a hole to open up the middle and send your guy through it.
First down and 10. And he breaks it for a big gain and the first down.
Yes, sir. He really found a nice hole, was able to exploit it for a good gain. They're going to have to do a better job getting in those running lanes if they're going to stop him consistently.
Runs through the tackle, and he is drilled. What a hit.
Keep the defense guessing. Don't forget to use misdirection and play action to keep them off balance on passing down.
Running out of time.
They just overwhelmed the offensive line on that play. That is what effective blitzing is all about. The timing, the execution, that was perfect.
The catch is made. Goes out of bounds at the 38.
Don't let those guys intimidate you. Get out there and run it down their throat.
It's first and 10. Sheds the tackle. And that will definitely be enough for the first down.
Yeah, you're not kidding. They can't keep giving up those big chunks of yardage like that. They do, it's going to be awfully tough to stop this offense.
Tell your line to protect here. Tell your line to protect every play, not just here. You need to get some time back there and let someone get open.
He passes the line of scrimmage. Fumble on the play. He picks it up.
Two hands, big guy. Two hands in this league or you're going to cough them up.
It's first and 10.
Well, they might not be breaking off any big gains, but you can see those offensive linemen still working hard down there.
He lost yardage on the play.
Pretty good gain that time on the screen. Anytime you get an opportunity to throw the screen pass, it has a lot of benefits, one of which is to simply slow down that pass rush a little.
He avoids the rush by stepping up into the pocket. He drops the easy pick. Washington was the intended receiver. Jackson is back deep to return the punt. Takes it at the 45-yard line.
Get him thinking pass and then surprise him with a draw play.
First down and 10. And he'll lose yardage on the play.
And it looked like this defensive line just beat him off the snap. Sometimes those guys can time out the quarterback's cadence, and if the quarterback doesn't start changing that snap count, his offensive line is going to really struggle.
The catch is made. That was a great hit. He wasn't getting away from that one.
Savvy little move that time by the receiver to pick up the first down.
Now we have a first down and 10 to go.
You know, there's really no doubting this quarterback's physical skills. Sometimes he struggles with his mechanics or accuracy, but I don't think that there's really any issue. This guy has the ability to be an elite quarterback. Well, they brought the blitz that time. The offensive line did a pretty good job recognizing it. They got the blocks, but the back was still able to get out of there for a nice gain.
The catch is made. That's a 2-yard gain.
You can't make any mistakes down here. So run the ball and just get it in there.
It's 2nd down and 8 to go. Bell goes down after a gain of 2.
This is where you have to get some yardage and convert. Go with the play that you practice the most.
Here comes the heat.
Effective blitzing can really destroy an offensive game plan because you're so used to having time to develop plays down the field. Now you come with a good blitz, and the quarterback just doesn't have time to get it off.
Akers can give this team the lead. And the kick is good. It's a long, high kick. Pearman fields it at the 13. They forced a 3-and-out on the last series.
A smart coach would call this one.
Lets it go deep. Misses the receiver, and it's incomplete.
And you know you're going to get hit as a wide receiver. You've got to hang on to those balls, but that was a big shot. The defense is trying to shut down the running game early to force them to pass. We'll see if it works, or whether or not they'll stay with it later in the game.
The catch is made.
Quarterback blitzes are dangerous for both the offense and the defense. Obviously, when you're sending one of the defenders out of your secondary, you could give up a big play. But offensively, sometimes those quarterbacks don't see it coming, and they get hit hard.
And so the defense gives up some yards after the flag.
Gus, everybody knows that football is a game of emotion. But unchecked emotion is a bad thing. You have to be able to control yourself on the football field. That's a big mistake.
The defense just couldn't wrap him up.
No question about it. That one looked like a loss all the way. He made one defender miss and picked up that first down.
Hit and dropped behind the line.
He likes to run in behind his blockers and then make that quick cut off their hip for a big game, but it just didn't work out that time.
Going up top for the end zone. And the pass is incomplete.
You know, as a receiver, especially in the end zone, I love those high balls where you had a chance to go up and make a play, but that was a little too high.
He's going deep with it. The pass falls incomplete. Williams was the intended receiver on the play. Baronis will try to tie this game up. He misses it badly to the right.
Spread the ball around and make sure the defense knows that they have to cover every receiver.
First down, 10 to go. Under heavy pressure.
Sack number 2 on the day now, and you can see his confidence growing. There comes a point in the game sometimes when you're playing against somebody that you just know you're better than that guy. And right now, the confidence is growing leaps and bounds.
Bell picks up a yard on the play.
Go for the long pass. See if you can beat him deep.
Here's a 3rd and long situation. The catch is made.
Well, you really can't ask any more out of a defense on that one. They kept the play in front of them, came up and made the tackle. Good play, and they're off the field.
Pearman awaiting the return. No, he dropped it. He picks it up.
You can almost feel the air being sucked out of a stadium whenever a ball hits the ground on special teams. Everybody goes...
Look out, heavy pressure on it. Misses the receiver, and it's incomplete.
There's nothing offensive coordinators like more than getting a cheap 5 yards. It just opens up that playbook.
Sheds the tackle. He just gave his team a huge lift with that carry.
Nothing makes a defensive coordinator cringe more than seeing that kind of run, because then it sets up the play action, and there's almost no way to stop an offense. You can't stop the run, and you have to deal with play action.
Bell racks up 5 on the run.
This is where you put it in the hands of your best playmakers.
Handoff, big opening to the left. They tackle him for a loss by Hood. And the defense gives up some free yards to the offense.
And Gus, I always thought defensive penalties were so much more deflating than offensive penalties. You know, as an offense, you get a chance to make up for it. On a defense, though, usually it's big yardage and automatic first down.
He scoops it up.
Well, there's really never a good time for a fumble, but you can tell that he just got sloppy with that football. He broke down on his fundamentals, and he gave it up.
And the pass falls incomplete. Washington was his intended target.
This defense might work.
I can't believe they just let that happen. How do you give up a safety in that situation? Unbelievable.
Hobbs takes it at the 21.
Spread the ball around and make sure the defense knows that they have to cover every receiver.
1st down and 10. Running out of time. Steps up in the pocket to get away from a defender. It is an incomplete pass. Macklin was his intended target.
The key here is to step up into the pocket. Make sure you get those feet set before you throw it.
Here comes the heat. It's a pass. The pass falls incomplete. They can't hook up on that pass. Now the offense will be facing 3rd down. The catch is made.
Look to run this one off tackle. Send your guy to the outside and see if they'll give him some room to work with.
He didn't get back to the line.
Well, give the running back a little credit. At least he turned his head up the field and tried to make something out of that, but there simply was nowhere to go.
Get the offensive line to maintain their blocks.
And the ball on the 48-yard line. Avoids the hit with a slide.
Big passing down right here. This is what it's all about.
Now they'll face 3rd and long. Under heavy pressure.
Nice call by the defensive coordinator there. Had the blitz in the perfect situation. More and more now offenses want to spread it out, get a bunch of receivers out in the pattern, and you pay the price on the blitz.
Pearman is the return man. Signals for the fair catch.
Give this one a try.
Steps up in the pocket to get away from a defender. Look out, heavy pressure on him.
Man, I'm really impressed by that guy out there. You know, you try to single block him, you can't. You try and double team him, you still can't block him. There are some guys in the league that are just too good. He likes to run in behind his blockers and then make that quick cut off their hip for a big game, but it just didn't work out that time.
We've got a 3rd and long here. Running out of time.
Phew, he might need a few minutes to clear the cobwebs out of his head after that one. That's the kind you go back into the huddle and you call a running play next just so you can get your head straight.
Jackson is back deep to receive. Fields it at the 48. He's brought down at the 49-yard line. He avoids the rush by stepping up into the pocket and looking right. He lets it go. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
You better kick it here.
Extra point is good. Akers gets set to kick it away. He got all of this one, a high, deep kick. Pearman corrals the ball at the 5. The defense forced a punt the last time after 3 plays.
Now, a smart coach would call this defense.
1st down and 10.
We've talked about how important vision is to running back, and that was a perfect example there. Not an obvious hole, but he still found it.
Here comes the heat. It is an incomplete pass. Gage was the intended receiver. And they'll be well short of the 1st down. Jackson is the deep man awaiting the return. Takes it at the 25.
Tell your line to protect here. Tell your line to protect every play, not just here. You need to get some time back there and let someone get open.
Under heavy pressure. They're going deep. The catch is made to the 20, to the 10. He cruises in for the touchdown.
You better kick it here.
Akers tacks on the extra point. He kicks it high and long. Pearman fields it at the 8. They forced a 3 and out on the offense's last possession.
This defense might work.
And the fastball's incomplete.
Yeah, he'll be lucky if the ball is all he knocked loose with that hit. He may have lost a few teeth as well.
Samuel with the interception at the 30.
And I like the way he extended for the ball there. He didn't wait for that ball to come to him. He extended his arms, went out and made a play.
A 7-yard play.
You need to play it a little safe here. Run the ball and pick up a few. You're almost there.
He lost yardage on the play.
Some quarterbacks are just better at that hard snap count than others. You can't go to that hard count until you really feel like you want to draw them off sides. But when you go with it, it usually works.
Touchdown, Philadelphia.
You better kick it here.
And he adds the point after. Akers looks ready to send it deep. It's a long, high kick. Pearman takes it from the 10.
Call this defense here.
The catch is made. Hobbs makes the tackle at the 37-yard line. The defense was coming with the heat on that play.
I know they didn't get much, but it's all about making the defense respect the fact that they are willing to run.
We've got 2nd and 9 yards to go. He didn't get back to the line.
As a back, you're constantly trying to find that cutback lane, but they had every single backside gap covered. Nowhere to go for the back on that one.
Here's the pass. It is an incomplete pass. Gage was his intended target. Jackson is back deep to return. It's on the ground. It's picked up.
If you don't like what you see with the defense, you can always audible into something else.
The ball on the 16-yard line. Bell picks up about 7 yards on the run.
See if you can break this defense. Look downfield for a long pass.
At the 40.
Use some motion to throw off the defense. Don't let them get too comfortable.
1st down and 10. Yardage on the play.
You could see he saw where the hole was or where it was supposed to be, but it just closed up so quickly.
2nd and long situation coming up here. Look out, heavy pressure on him.
There are just some days as a pass rusher when those guys are on. I don't know if it's biorhythms or whatever it may be, but there are some days when you can see a guy is just going to be unblockable, and this might be that day.
At the 50.
Now, a smart coach would punt the ball here.
Pearman back deep to return.
Try this one.
Set. Hey. Oh, and he has it go right through his hands.
You could see the receiver making a late adjustment on the ball. He was in perfect position and just dropped it.
Set. Hey, hey. Running out of time. Michael got it.
Well, he did. He threw it away right to the defender, and that's just one of those mistakes that you cannot make in this league. It's so hard to get the ball in the scoring zone, and you just can't give it away when you get there.
The catch is made.
Nice job by the quarterback that time, recognizing the corner blitz, getting the ball out of there, and picking up the first down.
First down and 10.
Set. Hut.
A pickup of about 3.
Spread the ball around and make sure the defense knows that they have to cover every receiver.
Set. Hut.
All right, now they're getting worn down. Go for this play and finish out the drive.
Set.
You're in a good position here. Get the snap, drop back, and let your guys get open. Don't force anything.
Set. Hut.
Goes to the end zone, and he's got his halfback. Touchdown. Touchdown.
You better kick it here.
Set. Hut.
Akers is good on the point after.
You better kick it here.
Set. Hut.
And the point after is good. He got all of this one. A high, deep kick. Pearman corrals the ball at the 5.
This is a good defense to call.
It's 1st and 10. Here comes the heat. The catch is made. Going for it all over the middle. It is an incomplete pass. Hawkins was the intended receiver on the play.
Call this defense here.
Set. Hut. 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 Hut.
Has a man deep. The catch is made.
Good decision that time by the quarterback. He found the open guy and kept this drive alive. That's the third first down.
And they will go no huddle here, trying to set the pace of the game. Jump ball in the end zone. Washington was the intended receiver. To the end zone. And the pass is incomplete. Scaife was his intended target.
Well, that's just such a big part of the game. You know these receivers are going to be in position to make a catch. You can either try and knock it down or knock them out.
The pass is tipped away.
Yeah, sometimes those tip balls end up being tipped up in the air, and that's what defenses really feed on, those tip drills.
Set.
And the kick is good. Baronis gets set to kick it away. He got all of this one, a high, deep kick. Hobbs takes it at the 4. They couldn't stop them from getting into the end zone the last time out.
Take what you can get on this pass play, but don't fight for extra yardage. You need to get out of bounds.
First down, 10 to go.
Set.
Under heavy pressure, steps up in the pocket to get away from a defender. To the 20.
Yeah, great throw, but maybe even a better read. He understood by watching what the defense did after the snap of the football exactly where to go with that ball.
The catch is made.
Yeah, I think they need to start cheating. Nothing else is working on this guy. You got to go hold him, trip him, do something because he's tearing this defense up.
Bell goes down after a gain of 2.
Come on, show these guys some power football.
First down and goal. And gets brought down hard. Vick looks to be a bit injured after that one.
You better kick it here.
And he makes it. Akers looks ready to send it deep. It's a long, high kick. Pearman fields it at the 3. So far, not much of a game as we head to the locker room. Akers gets set to kick it away. He kicks it high and long. Pearman from the 3-yard line.
This play might work.
Set. Hey. 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 Hey.
The pass falls incomplete. Scaife was the intended receiver on the play.
This is a good one to call.
Set.
The catch is made.
You should stop him with this play.
First down and 10.
Set. Hey. Hey. Hey.
Hit
not anything at all. And as a running back, you're probably going back to the huddle going, guys, a little help, please.
Ball on the 38-yard line.
Set. Hut. Hut.
Look out, heavy pressure on him. The catch is made. Hansen brings him down. Britt grabs that one for a gain of 3 on the play. Ball on the 41-yard line.
Set. Hut. 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 Hut.
The catch is made.
And that's tough. It looked like he was going to make the first down all the way there, but a good open field tackle. Now it's decision time. Do you go for it here on 4th down?
Set. Hut. 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 Hut.
He didn't get it. Stopped short.
Not really sure about that call. I know the coaches in this league are getting a lot more aggressive, going for it on 4th down, but I don't know why they kept the offense out there that time.
Bell gets 6 yards on the play.
Be aware of the pressure here. If you feel the heat, you got to make quick decisions. Just make sure they're good ones.
Set. Hut.
The catch is made.
Why don't you show the defense what a finely tuned machine you are?
Set. Hut.
And he'll lose yardage on the play.
You know, for a running back, there comes a point in time where you say, all right, this play is not working. Let me just get as much as I can and try to get it back to the line of scrimmage.
Running out of time.
It's one of the toughest things about getting blitzed is that everyone has to execute their block perfectly. It's one-on-one blocking. One guy misses a block, and your quarterback's sacked.
Steps up in the pocket to get away from a defender. Gets it away. It's almost picked off. And the pass will fall incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Look at that defense over there. You own these guys if you can just execute.
Pearman is back, awaiting the punt. And calls for the fair catch.
This is a good one to call.
Set. Hut. Hut.
At the 30. He just gave his team a huge lift with that carry.
I agree. It looks like the defense is a little tired out there. Whatever the case, they're having a tough time now stopping the run.
Hut. Hut.
And it will come back. Penalty on the offense.
One thing we've learned about this defense, it's hard enough to move the football against them. You cannot help them with these penalties.
Hut.
Lets it go deep. Misses the receiver, and it's incomplete. Gage was the intended receiver.
Set. Hut.
Rolls to his right. Passes it downfield. The catch is made. A 10-yard gain.
Set. Hut. Hut.
He lost yardage on the play by Patterson. And he is shut down for a minimal gain. Brings up 4th down. Jackson will be the return man.
Hut. Hut.
Keep the defense guessing. Don't forget to use misdirection and play action to keep them off balance on passing down.
It's 1st and 10.
Set. Hut.
Has a man deep. To the 10. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Well, the cover 2 scheme is supposed to prevent big plays, but a little breakdown on that one cost them a touchdown.
Set. Hut.
Point after is good. Akers looks ready to send it deep. He got all of this one. A high, deep kick. Pearman from the 3-yard line.
Give this defense a shot.
Set. Hut. Hut, hut, hut.
Hit and drop behind the line.
Just keep hanging with that run. You know sooner or later the defense is going to make a mistake and allow a big one to break into the end zone.
Brings up a 2nd and long situation here.
Set. Hut. Hut, hut. Hut, hut, hut.
Pass ball's incomplete. Scaife was his intended target.
Set. Hut, hut.
Here's the throw. The catch is made.
You know, it's kind of hard for me to analyze that play because I have no idea what they were thinking about. You have to at least make an effort to pick up a 1st down.
Set.
Jackson is back deep to return the punt.
Spread the ball around and make sure the defense knows that they have to cover every receiver.
Now we have a 1st down and 10 to go.
Set. Hut.
Goes for it all. To the 10. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
You better kick it here.
Set. Hut.
Extra point is good. Akers gets set to kick it away. It's a long, high kick. Pearman gets the ball at the 7. He won't be brought down.
This defense looks good.
Set. Hut. Hut.
And he dropped it. Samuel looks to be a bit injured after that one.
Try this one.
Set. Hut, hut. Hut, hut.
And he drops the short pick. Washington was his intended target.
Set. Hut, hut. Hut, hut. Hut.
Here comes the heat.
If a quarterback's really good, he can anticipate that corner blitz because he sees the coverage shift over to that side. Obviously, you can't blitz a corner and leave the guy open without shifting the coverage. That time, the quarterback had no idea.
Takes off from the 30. He's brought down at the 36-yard line.
Get around the outside on this. Tell your blockers to maintain.
Set. Hut.
That's a gain of 2.
Spread the ball around and make sure the defense knows that they have to cover every receiver.
Set. Hut.
The catch is made.
And that's just the defensive breakdown right there. Anytime you're in a zone defense, to give up a long play like that is just about impossible. That is a major failure on the defensive side.
Steps up in the pocket. And the pass is incomplete. Macklin was the intended receiver on the play.
Watch where there's movement up front. Look for the hole and send your man into the secondary.
Set. Hut.
Well, they might not be breaking off any big gains, but you can see those offensive linemen still working hard down there.
Set. Hut.
The catch is made. Witherspoon makes the tackle at the 45-yard line.
You got to be aware of everything going on out there. If you see a weakness, you got to attack it.
Pearman awaiting the return. Signals for the fair catch.
Give this one a shot.
Set. Hut. Hut. Hut.
Handoff. Big opening to the left. And he'll lose yardage on the play.
This is a pretty good running back, and if you can hem him up like that, pretty impressive.
Ball on the 17-yard line.
Set. Hut.
Under heavy pressure. The catch is made.
This is a good one to call.
It's 1st and 10.
Set. Hut. 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 Hut.
Going up top towards the right. Great grab. What a completion. To the 20. To the 10. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Set. Hut.
Extra point is good. Baronis looks ready to send it deep. He kicks it high and long. Hobbs fields it at the 7.
Spread the ball around and make sure the defense knows that they have to cover every receiver.
1st down and 10.
Set. Hut.
The catch is made.
The key here is to step up into the pocket. Make sure you get those feet set before you throw it.
Set. Hut.
The catch is made.
Go with the ground attack. You got to take it to him.
It's 1st and 10.
Set. Hut.
He likes to run in behind his blockers and then make that quick cut off their hip for a big game, but it just didn't work out that time.
Set. Hut.
Goes for it all. He catches it, but he's out of bounds. Incomplete.
You got a ways to go for the 1st down, so you're going to need a little time back there in that pocket.
Set. Hut.
The catch is made. Tulik brings him down. at the 45-yard line.
I don't think you have a choice. Punt the ball.
Pearman is the return man. And calls for the fair catch.
Now, smart coach would call this defense.
It's 1st and 10.
Set. Hut. 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 Hut.
Look out, heavy pressure on.
It's one of the toughest things about getting blitzed is that everyone has to execute their block perfectly. It's one-on-one blocking. One guy misses a block, and your quarterback's sacked.
And he's out of bounds. Incomplete. Gage was the intended receiver.
Well, you could see the receiver doing all he could to keep his feet in bounds, but that pass just let him out of bounds.
Set. Hut.
Fakes. Watch out, he's looking long. Misses the receiver, and it's incomplete. Washington was his intended target. Jackson is back deep to receive. Fields it at the 38. He's brought down at the 38.
Watch where there's movement up front. Look for the hole and send your man into the secondary.
Bell picks up a yard on the play. 2nd down and 9. It's a gain of 4.
The defense looks aggressive out there. Use the draw to pull him in.
Might have an injury down on the field.
Now, smart coach would punt the ball here.
Signals for the fair catch.
Give this one a shot.
Set.
A 5-yard gain.
This is a good one to call.
Brings up 2nd down and 5.
Set.
He's got a man streaking down the middle of the field. Hobbs got it!
And I think you said that well, because this has been a team defense. They've been getting pressure, good coverage in the secondary, and this quarterback is struggling.
Set. Hut.
The catch is made. You can tell these guys practice that play quite a bit.
Yeah, I can remember hearing stories about old players in the NFL that literally they could go out in the pitch black and make throws and catches without really even seeing the ball. That's the kind of timing we're seeing today.
Avoids the tackle. 4 yards on that play.
Remember the fundamentals, just like you practice.
The defense was just all over that. I have to think offensively they were concerned that maybe they were going to get blitz. That's a try and pop one in there. Call run, and it fails. It looks bad in that spot.
better kick it here.
Set.
It's no good. The kick falls short.
Try this one.
Set. Hut, hut. Hut, hut, hut.
There's the deep throw. Samuel picked.
Yeah, it was almost like the defender read the play before the receiver did. He broke on the ball first.
It's 1st and 10.
Set. Hut.
Yeah, well, the field is only 53 yards wide. I think if he'd had 53 miles, he wouldn't have got outside on that one.
All you need to do here is run some clock. Run the football up the middle.
So they'll face a 2nd and 10. Bell picks up about 7 yards on the run. Drags him down to the ground.
I really thought the offensive line did a pretty good job picking up the blitz that time. But you see the back using speed and quickness in play. Good job at that.
Takes it out left. He's got room. Maybe a yard or two there.
Run it up the gut and keep that clock moving.
Brings up 2nd and 9. A pickup of about 7.
Make sure you stay inbounds on this play. You want to stop the clock going.
Our final score is the Eagles 50, the Titans 10.